easy. Okay. Hi. So let's see. Raul is here. Beth is here. I think there are 2 or 3 more lurking there. Welcome. So I liked very much Chris' stream. And we are going to do something similar because we have the bunny almost ready just to paint. Here is the bunny. As you can see, I've been working on it. And here are the arms of the bunny that I still need to find how to attach. But we are going to paint today, and thank you, Raul. Here is the fish. You see, I add some things with the clay, with the paper mache, because I think that he needed like more definition in the mouth, a little more smoothing in the eye, this and that. Of course, this I made and attached apart. I made it apart and I attach it, and the tail. So never mind, we are going to paint it white, and then we are going to do, maybe if it's dry today, if not next, the Thursday that we have the, yes, I know, I am Pisces. Haha. That's why I love the fishes. So, what I was saying, we are going to paint a base here, all white, and then when it will be dry, we are going to use those tissue papers that I find them so good. Maybe this 2-1, because this one in combination with that, I don't quite like the color. It's like, it's brown, but it's like a dirty black. Hi, Randy, how are you? Welcome. Well, I have an announcement to do. And we can start with the announcement. As you saw in Facebook, maybe, it's my birthday on the 28th. So I was thinking to, hi, Pam, how are you? Welcome. So here is the announcement I put in the internet. Let me take this off. So, of course, I am overwhelmed with job, with work that I impose to myself because I don't work. So all my work is art. And that's one possibility, that my mind is so busy that I forget things. Or I really need to go to the neurolog. But hi, Marty, how are you? Sorry, this is for Marty. So, it's my birthday, and I was thinking about do games, giveaways, etc. We will see. I need to do some research. But the anecdote is that lately I need to mend all the things I put. The dates, it's very difficult to me, the times. Of course, we need to do the conversion of times east, UTC, Israel. My mind is exploding. So what happened is that I made an effort to do a good promotion, to put the post in everywhere. And then I realized that the date is not good, it's not correct, or the day of the week is not correct. So please, if you see something that, for instance, yesterday I put at first, tomorrow the 18th is the stream, and it was 18th this day, yesterday. So if you see things like that, ask if you think it's not good, because it helped me to mend it. So this is the correct with Tuesday, because that was the mistake I made. Hi, Dom. Hi, Chris. How are you? I was talking about the stream, the 28th. So I made paper specially for that stream. I made 3 kinds of paper for the giveaway, sorry. This is one of them that is for the tags, and this is the paper. So as you can see, it's very busy paper. It's I see that people do that with stamps. I didn't have the stamps I wanted, so I made digitally all the graphics, and I mixed them. Even the words are 3 quotes, inspirational quotes. Never mind, you don't need to read it, you don't need to see. It's like to do a background. Barbara is here? I didn't. Yes, Barbara, how are you? Welcome. So I was explaining about the paper I made, and I made it there. Okay, so I made the tags, like a superposition of the tags here, so if I print, I know where to cut. I have some cardstock that I purchased and I had, and this is for the back. The back will be done in paper, because I want to do with cardbox, I think. How do you see carton? Okay, with the box, I want to do this the inners, so it will be really, really sturdy. So I'm planning to do as when you do binding, when you do a book or a journal, that you put all around the cover, and then you put a paper on it. So I planning to do the same with the tags. It will be the first time, so let's see. Okay, so I wanted to read, because with this here I cannot read the chat. Okay, Mrs. Gigi, how are you? Welcome. Dawn, I think you were first here. I already, I don't know. Just in case, hi Dawn. Okay, so this is one of the papers, another one. This I made for the booklet, because I'm going to show you the books. So this is like February 63, 2023, 28, and so all things related to birthday. So this is the same. Okay, I can take this off because what I'm going to show you is in my hand. So what I did with that, this is one of the, another one of the printings that are the designs I made. So this is the page with that. And then you put something here because you take from here so you can mix. If you see, I have this one like in another color, but I made 4 that will be the component of the book. And then it's a tag book. That's why I prepared tags and that. Okay, so that's one thing. I think that, or we are going to do, or I maybe put the link to the video and the stream where Mariah, because this is not my original idea, I'm doing my own twist, but this originally was from Mariah, from PMRT Studio, and I asked her permission to do it. She says yes. She said yes. So I'm doing it. So if you good to know how to do, but you want me to show, it's okay. Ask me in the comments and I will do the stream after we finish with the bunny. But she really had it all explained. Okay, Raul, I hope you give us all a popcorn, okay? Belinda, how are you? Oh, that doesn't matter. Really, it's not, you're not so late. And I was showing the preparation for the giveaway for my birthday. And I will tell you that all the designing of the different backgrounds, it was so satisfying to do because I love to draw. I love to draw digital. I love to learn about it all the time. So it's a great opportunity. The giveaway will be the 28th. That is Tuesday that I'm going to stream. But I know that it's not the usual time, so maybe some of you will be busy. So I will do a mixed thing. Whoever can't come because of the time zone or the occupation, maybe I will ask to put something in the comments so I can know they want to participate. And then I add the name with the names of those that were in the stream. Anyway, I didn't even have till now many details. I think that in those days I will come up with that, the games, the show and tell, and the giveaway. I need some random selector that I don't have yet. And okay, just see where it goes. Thank you, Belinda. Hi, Stacy, how are you? Well, we are going to go to our bunny. I really did a lot of chaff in it. If you can see the face here, you see that even have two incisive here that I'm planning to do really that show to show. I made all the clay around all the face, and also the hands, the arms are really, really smooth and ready to paint. So also the fish. So we are going to do all of that, okay? Which one, Barbara? Great idea. About the giveaway, my birthday, or the bunny? Have a little hunch, the bunny. Ah ha ha. You don't have a good posture. Okay, let's have fun. I need some place to put paint. So, I was thinking about gesso, and I know that you told that you don't know the gesso. So I have here gesso for you, Raul. Whenever you come back with the pumpkin, and I will show you. Okay, I thought that have. Yes, it is. Because the bunny is white, after we paint, after it will be dry, or maybe not, we are going to do some like shadows, and we are going to use some other colors, really, really tiny, like to do some volume and shadows and everything. I don't know yet if I'm going to do, it's not a realist bunny, so we have some like room to do. Okay. See, Marty? Ay. I don't know what you and him are doing. Maybe reading like that, the telephone all the time. Okay. Yes, you remember Belinda? Not only that, when I put it dry and I see the face, so now you can see the face facing the front if I put it here. But then I saw the face like staring to the, or looking to the side. So I needed to do some fixing here, so it will be facing front. Okay, let's start, because if we just talk, we are not going to arrive anywhere. Let's try with this. If you don't have what I'm going to show you, I think that it's a very, very good purchase. It's from Montmartre, have two compartments, and you put water in the two of them. This is for a place to rest, have another place to rest. This is too big here, to rest the brushes if you use more than one. And here you have the clean water. So you can choose anyway. Here, no, here is for the, have some lines in the bottom, So here is for cleaning the brushes. So this is the clean water, but it's separated and it's very, very useful. So the other thing I made was this to sand, because I sanded all of it. There are places that I didn't want to do a really a good job, let's say, because I was afraid it was going to break. But you put something, don't need to be good. I put something from the material, isolation material. You have done, it's really, really good. And then you put like that, and you can sand it really, really good. Okay, that's one. And thank to Maxi that today went to buy sand paper. Yes. Okay, let's have some fun. I'm going to try to do it the thinner I can. That means it won't be thin that I can see through, but not too much that it will take ages to dry. The acrylic, I'm using acrylic, craft acrylic. So it's not, don't take a lot to dry the acrylic paint. So I hope we can do the rest today also. Raúl talk about to be this bunny, to be the bunny of Easter. So it happened to be cosmetic surgery. Yes. Okay, it happened to be almost at the same time. I didn't saw the dates, but it's what happened all the time, that Easter and Passover are almost at the same time. So my bunny will do the eggs thing, and I have here some balloons that I've been saving for that particular. I have more, so we are going to do something with them to make eggs. Also, I need to study more because I didn't, I have like comments about Easter, but it's not something that in my family we used to do. So I need some, yes, Raúl, for you. Ah, Raúl, you come back. So here, this is gesso. And the material looks like that. Let me have some thing that I can, yeah, I have some. If you see, the material is fairly dense. And you can put, instead of paint in the base, and it makes the paint go smoother. And it's very good to use when you need to paint on a surface that it's not white, and you want to, let's see, if you have pamphlets or something like that, and you want to use them. So to cover the printing that they have originally, the gesso is the best thing. Okay, so this particular bunny will have, I think, the two of the holidays together. So we will do eggs or everything, anything that you want or that you suggest, because as I said, I'm not very, very familiar with Easter as a holiday. I am familiar with the significance and everything, but as a holiday in the family, I'm not. So we are going to learn together. And then you are going to learn too about Passover. Then when we finished, we all will know about the two of them. Okay, sorry that I did that facing me, but it's very difficult to do it without sin. But as you see, the front is covered. I'm going now to finish that. I think that the wooden legs also we are going to paint them. So here, let's see what I do in the back. If I do eggs and I don't do a dragon egg for my son, will be war here. So we are going to do an Eastern and Passover eclectics. It will be fun. Hi, Janet. How are you? Welcome. So, we did first an announcement about my birthday and a giveaway. And maybe I will talk with you, with Barbara, about methods to do the selecting. I don't know how much I'm going to do because I only can planning at this stage, but I think that I want to do not one giveaway, but at least 10 of that books, that tag book, and many other things. And maybe if I have another idea, we can have another, like another thing to do. I don't know if another 10 or so. So I really want for all of you to have something on this day. So I was thinking that for the ones that the giveaway don't, like their name don't come up in the selection, I can do something digital to send to all of you that ask me. So that's the plan. You have some suggestions or ideas? Now I cannot see totally the chat because my brush put some like when you do like that and you disperse the paint. So I have paint in my screen now. Let's see. Thank you, Janet, for sharing the channels. I had an idea. Let me know if you think it's very, very crazy or it have something in it. We are a lot of people that stream, no? And of course, we have or the same or overlap or or different times. So I thought it will be real good if we do like a cooperative, like something between all of us, and to do like Becca did, like a calendar of streamings, and maybe we can do an announcement per week, like every one of the participants of on the calendar, so we can do a promo with all the channels and the hours. So I think it's a good things to cooperate between us, and I think it suits to the cooperation I see between us every day. I don't know if you... Yeah, Randy, that's one of the things. The other is to help each other. So even maybe we can do something with the format, or like a little magazine, online, of course, digital. But because whoever don't have streams, maybe have videos that want to others to see, or a new object they made. So it can be also to promote that. And I was thinking, yes, that's so perfect, because when I needed to see if the 28th I can stream without bother anyone, I I went to, I DM Becca, and I asked her, and she told me which hour it's better. So I am between you, Mrs. Gigi, and who came before that, I don't remember who was. And they were like 3 hours between those streams, so I can stream my birthday on my birthday, because it's not my regular time, of course. But here, it's so similar, the the white color and the paper mache, that I don't know where I was. I start to talk and I distracted myself. Okay, so anyway, I think that to participate, the only thing you need to do is to promote once a week, you and the others. So I think it will be a good idea. Yes, Rebecca's calendar is going to be fabulous. And I think I'm going to ask her if she agreed to do something like that. But we can add streams that maybe she don't have, and any one of us. But okay, so that's one of my crazy ideas. Sometimes I have them, and I'm not, when I was young, if I have an idea like that, I was so uh, amazed from my own idea, and I wanted to push it and to do it now, today, and not now. Now, if I have a good idea and it involves more people than me, I can put it in the table, and then we can do with it, modify, or everything. Like you said, Beth, that Becca is doing all the work to, so we don't need to do it twice if she agrees. But this is some twist to my idea. Yes, Beth, but we need to be very firm that in order for me to promote you, you need to promote me and the others. It's the only obligation that I see if you want in this kind of bulletin to be included? What you think? Yeah, that's perfect. Well, we can develop this idea because maybe there are things, technical things I don't know, I didn't use, and you did. Okay. I think we need to wait that Rebecca go to the, I'm talking like an Indian. We will wait to Rebecca to come back to from the trip, because I don't want to bother her now that she is sure preparing herself to sail. And maybe she have doctor appointments or things like that. So, but after that, maybe we roll it. Okay, let's see. I paint, oh, Sapsa fell off his foot. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to put some hot glue there. Let's put some more paint. Here is about to end. Let's put it here like that. I bought 2 of them. So if we cannot squeeze it, we have another. But maybe we can put some water in it. Let's see. Yes, Barbara, we can. As we go, we did the arms separate, so we can do it. No, it needs to be glue. That's all the thing. I really was lazy because I had the glue gun with me all the time. Even I have here in my drawer, but I was lazy. A tip for you. If you use this kind of soap, this is hand soap, and have the dispenser, it's very, although I have the one, the Montmartre with separation and everything, sometimes you need water. So when I use all the soap, I put water here. So I have for my hands, for the, like that, for the paint, anything. Yes, Beth, it's paper mache clay. I don't have the envelopes. Let's see. Yes, I have. Here. This is the product we use. It's paper mache clay or paste. And the last stream, we noticed that to spread it and to be smooth, it's better to do it with glue. So we put glue in the, first of all, we made a skeleton. Then we made cartapesta, like strips of paper with glue and all around. Like this. Here we have that. We didn't put, I didn't put here clay, just in here. So I made various layers of that, and then we put glue on it and the clay, and with glue in the hands, you smooth it. Really was the better thing to do. And yes. You have here because we didn't do here, I didn't. We have the cartapesta here. Okay, let's finish with the foot, feet, the feet. Okay, so how do you find the promos with the animations? Because I need that. Okay, Chris. I need that feedback from you, because I'm not using animation program, so I know that is very rudimentary, but I think that transmit the general message. So it will be very, very useful for me to know your say about it. When you paint something that you sculpt, you need to see the places that is inside, like this one. Don't forget them, because if you see like that, you do like this, but in the middle, you need to put the brush inside. You know what? I'm going to take this off because I don't want this paint to go to the other foot. So it was providential that it fails. Of course, I'm not going to do the bottom, so we can put it. Maybe after it all be dry, I can do the bottom, but not now. Okay, now we have the second one. Let's start from this place. Okay. Thank you, Janet. Janet, I have a question for you. I saw that when you go to the park with Freddie and you put in some tree your heart, how did that start? And if you did that in the same place from the beginning? Because I find that that tree providential with the hole in it, and you made it really, really, your idea is brilliant. I don't know if all of you know that Janet had make hearts, and she put for other people to find, and she have a place in the park that she does that. Of course, Beth, I know I did a lot of art and craft in my life, so that just today I found this. Okay, let's read Janet first. It was last February, we were walking past and I thought, wow, let's use it. My first idea was to make a diorama, then I went for her. Really amazing. Hi, Jill, how are you? So I was talking about this. This I prepare to do earrings. If you see in the middle, this is the way I put these ones that are separated, and I do that. How I do? With Cuminimo is the name. Do you know Cuminimo? No? Okay, I'm going to explain. Cuminimo is, I think, when I see Carol's bobbin lace, it's really from the same family. It's a Japanese art that it's like to braid the, the strings, and you have a disc with latches that you have bobbins, and you put the string on the bobbins, and then in the middle of that disc you have a hole, so you put the strings through the hole, and you have like weight to the bobbins so they don't go one with another, they don't mix. So you do all sort of things. I think I have here, let's see if I can take it out. I have some, I have only one here. Maxi, are you available?
I don't know.
I need something. Okay, this was made also with Cuminimo, but it was at the first time, so I wasn't so good at it. But this is quiero las cosas de Cuminimo. So that's something that we can learn, especially because at first I didn't buy the... Stacy, do you know? Kimono Japanese robe, yes. Okay, I think that's it's not crochet. It's like you can make this kind of things with beads, as you saw, without beads, and you can make this part from the collar or earrings, as I did, or you can make like stripe, like bimcom to be bimcom. Instead, to be round, you can do it like to the sides, so it will be thin and side. And it's the method you can use to do the dog leash. You can use that. So we can see, at least we can see the method, and I can show you. And I'm so positive of that because I started, I didn't have anything, and I made everything at first by myself. So you don't need to go and rush to buy things to do it. That's why I think it's perfect. I can show you how to do the disc, and well, if you like it, we can do it. But we need to talk about the eggs, Easter eggs. Okay, Chris. Tell me, what do you do with Easter eggs? I know that you put in everywhere for the kids to find. I don't know what happened after that. But I find so incredibly that it's like um, correlation between the holidays, because in Passover we made what we call a seder, that is the dinner, the meal at night or at evening, that regular, but we made a lot of things particularly to that date. But one of them is to hide matzeh. Matzeh is the bread, the thin bread without, I don't know, how do you say, Jill, what you put in the dough to raise? She knows. So you put that bread between some cloth or something, and you hide it before time. Then, to be sure that all, because the seder is something long, you need to, all the thing is to remember the time we were slaves in Egypt. So to remember for the next generation that we know what can occur, what can happen. And so we need to tell the story. So my parents told me, I tell my kids, they tell their kids, and that's how they'll say, you don't repeat the same mistakes, or at least that was the intention. But of course, and then you have dinner, and by that time, all the kids want to sleep. So for the kids not sleep, they need to find that we call afikoman. And the one who find it receive a prize. In my family, we used to do a general prize, a prize that he could share. So he had the honor to be the one who find it, but not the other ones don't want something that they can't have. And I found very, very incredible that at the same time there is another festivity that do the same, that hide things for the kids to found. I don't know what is the meaning of that for instance, but you can tell. I saw that Beth put something about Easter, so I'm going to read it in a minute that I finish with this. Just a little bit patient because I want to put it aside so I can paint the others. So it's fully painted. Let's put some more paint here. So let's read. What's that, Beth? A suggestion or what do you do? Ah, you do that. I understand. And how important is the eggs, and what is the meaning of them? Yes, Marty, I understand about the plastic eggs. Don't, I wanted to tell you, I had chocolate Eastern eggs. Because now I live in a country that particular families that maybe are non-Jewish, they have their holidays, but it's not a massive thing. When we have our holidays here, even in the buses, you see the lights that they have with words like which bus is and where it headed. Instead of that, you have the wishes for the holiday, for this particular holiday. So, but I, till my 49th birthday, I was in Argentina. And in Argentina is the other way around. Like my family was doing Jewish holidays, but in the country, we don't have that. So in every corner, we could find that chocolate eggs. And if you go to the shop that you from the neighborhood, you have like giveaways, and they give you a number with your buy, and then they choose who is the winner, and you can have a meter long chocolate egg or something like that. So I'm familiar with that. Yes, of course. I won't be eating matzah because I am in the keto diet now, and I cannot eat like thing like that. But I am going to ask someone that, yes, do it, to give me one so I can show you the matzah. And I am going to we do like a plate with symbols. And every symbol is like we have herbs, we have the arm of the chicken, we have an egg that we need to put in fire, so to be like black from the fire. And every one of the things you put in the plate have a meaning. So it will be my pleasure, if you are interested, to learn about Easter and to show you all that things related to to Pesach. I'm not a religious person, so I will give you the conservative version. If you want more information, I can find it, or maybe I know some of that, and we can talk about it. Never mind, I am open to you, to your suggestions. What else? Are you wanting the symbol of the empty egg? I don't quite understand what you said. Let me read it again. Are you wanting the symbol of the empty egg association with when they rolled away the stone and found an empty tomb? No? Explain me, please. What's the Ukrainian X? I want to know. I see people that paint regular X, which various patterns, and then they hide them and they put in a basket to go to the garden or something, and they hide them. I don't know if that is common practice. Oh, that's amazing, Marty. there are a lot of people, because the Judaism is an open religion that you can embrace. Of course, you have to do some things to that they tell you, and you need time to go to the synagogue and everything. You know what's the problem? Not the problem. I see that. Like, I grew up as Jew in a Jew home, but my parents were religious too. And we are conservative, or we are okay. But I see that people that convert, because of the things they ask to be convert, they are more, less seculars, let's say. And I had a family that we came almost together to Israel, and we had like barbecues together and everything, and they were in the process to convert. Oh, I made a mistake, but I need to touch it like this. Sorry. Maybe we need to retouch that side. So I see that in that case, they started to turn to religion until we say hi, but they are so religious now that we don't have the same place. Even they are in a neighborhood that is only for religion people, and that's okay. I love her, and we talk about on Facebook, but when, like, I cannot do a meal and invite them, because my house is not, like we say, kosher. That's a laws for the consumption of preparation of food, and that called kosher food. And because my house is not like that, she cannot eat in my house, only if she give, takes their own food. So unfortunately, that's apart us, but it's okay. Just a remark. Yes, I had a. I agree with you, Barbara. It's very good when we learn about the traditions of others, because when we are young, when we are kids, we barely have influence from the outside world, nor we can influence the world. But as we grow up, we have a lot of outside influence, and I find that really good for the development of the people. I don't need to explain why. Yes, of course, Chris. Yes, Don, that's correct. And that's why it's very important to do. I was thinking that first I started with videos, and even didn't want to commit to a day, because I didn't know what happened here, what will happen with me and my body and all my illness. So I did that. One day I was, and Mrs. Gigi was really part of it. I was in a stream with Becca. I don't know if you were there, Beth. I don't remember. But it was Mrs. Gigi. And I share a picture of my studio, and they said, one of you said, oh, you have everything to stream, like you saw my ring light. And I told you that I didn't have the enough subscribers, and then YouTube have limitation. So you, Mrs. Gigi, invite me to your Thursday stream, and do you remember? Yeah, and we did it was my first stream, and it was my first share stream. And it was a blast, really a very good experience. So we did puppets with Foamy, and it was marvelous, really. And then I started to stream once a week, till one Sunday I needed to do a test. So I needed to stream to do a test, but I didn't told anyone that I was streaming, and I don't know, you found me anyway. So that's how the streams on Sundays started. And now I'm really interested on doing special streams with someone else, because when I have envy of you. No, it's easy, of course. And I have a lot of things in my, can I say, in my pocket or in my binder, where I put all the ideas or all the things I can do, because we can learn to do puppets, real puppets with sewing and everything. But I think that is more for videos, for like tutorials, because yes, we do work, and I think we learn things on the way. And I say we because, like, for instance, the thing of the, yes, and with Chris also we are going to do a series of course. But I wanted to tell you, I understand, I know that we need to arrange it. And if any one of you, Jill, also is in the waiting room for that, we are going to find a theme that we can do together. She's a very good crafter, even though she mostly do kitchen, do she is really good in what she does. And she do crochet, everything. Really, there is nothing that I tell her and she didn't do. So what I want to wanted to tell you is that I found so, sorry, a minute. Sorry about that. Allergies. So I have envy when I see the interaction in the streams when there are more than one. So I want to see, what can I do? Yes. I will call them specials if you think it's okay. And of course, I don't know how works the algorithm, because if we are two, one of them is the who call the other, I think. I don't know a lot about that. But if that's so, I was thinking that we can do a special of two transmission. So one be host for one of us and the other be host for the other. And maybe that's a fair thing. I don't know. You know about it. I don't. So we are going to use the, let's see if it's open. No. You see, it's really new. That was the result of the time I didn't have any white, any paint white, and Maxi ran to buy me, and I told him, bring two, I don't want to have the same problem. It's like liquid that. Let's see if the paint it's need to be, maybe. So I have the white, and even have a golden white that as it came, it is. I don't even open it. I save it for the best times, I don't know. And I have another paintings that, Maxi, we talk, yes, here. We talk about to organize our paintings. Ah, yes, but I don't have many of those. I have other thing that you don't need to shake, and you can't. Oh, sorry. And you can't shake them. But yes, that's good thing, Raul. I will learn from you, and I will do it next time around. When I was little, my father had a provider of paint because, of course, the amount of paint that we use in his studio, they don't wear to a little one. We have the paints in buckets as the house paint, the wall paint, and he received direct from the provider of this, the one who made it. He didn't went to a shop to buy, and this person was an Italian man that he lives in Italy 6 months, and then he lived his 6 months in Argentina, taking care of the shop. Yes, Chris, thank you, thank you. You told us that you learned Filipino. Karaoke, okay. I was looking for ideas for games and such for that day, so I'm open to hear. So, yes, you are talking about your wife, Raul. I hope she is okay. I know she needs an operation and maybe rehabilitation after that. I was taking care of patients that have, I work in the rehabilitation hospital once here in Israel. So I took care of people that had a shoulder operation, and they need a little time to exercises and everything, and even something to put it to stay that to stay. It's not a short road, but it's okay. She will be okay. Better than ever. So I was talking about that guy, the Italian guy. So once that he was in Argentina, my parents invited him to a barbecue at home. We had a really large home with a barbecue that my father did with beton, with I don't know how to say, but like the material, cement and that. He made molds and he formed the bell, or not the bell, the thing that you, well, I will show a drawing because I cannot say it in English. So we finished the fish now, the base coat. So that guy, the Italian guy, because this is gonna be a not ending story, he told me that he had a non-engine airplane, and that he did that as a hobby, and he goes to a mountain and then he starts to plane like that with the wind till he come to the surface, to the earth. So I was fascinated. I was 15 or something. I was fascinated with it. So he told me, because we were in Italy that year, like many months before I met her. So he told me, if you come to Italy, I will take you to fly with that. And unfortunately, some years after that, I haven't been in Italy another time. So I learned that he had an accident. He crashed with this plane and he died, of course. So it was for me that I was a little it was so impressed. I was impressed because I imagined myself going to Italy and being in that flight that he crashed. So it was for me at that age something really, really heavy, really like, oh, it could been happen to me. Fortunately not. But I associate that with paint every time. It's an association that don't leave you. Gail is here. Yes, Gail, how are you? So, Gail, we have the bunny paint with the base coat. Now I wanted to do, it's fairly dry. It could be paint over. So this white that I have here, let's convert it in something else. And to do that, I'm going to do an experiment. No, it's not experiment, but I'm going to put some color change acrylic to mix with white and see if that, so I'm going to put really not a lot, but I was thinking if one of the two colors or the combination of the two, because it will be something very, very subtle, even though I'm going to mix it with white. So what do you think? Okay, Raul, perfect. I did that, but you didn't answer. I will now again. You tell the messenger, yes, Facebook. Yes, that's what I did. Okay, so which color first? Yes, that I know, Beth. You do. I love your drawings, your painting, because the backgrounds you do is something else. Really, I love it. And with you, you never know. You start and it's like it's something, but then it's something else, and P 1,000 better. Really. Okay, Raul, will do. So, which one I start? This one or this one? Green or blue? Okay, one who answer my question? Blue. Yeah, blue it is. Let's put it here. Maybe I need to put some blue, regular blue. I sent Patricia these ones, but I'm going to have another bag. No time. Okay. So I didn't put a lot because I want to start like that light, you see? But it shows the, sorry. I need to clean my iPad or else. I need to have a screen protector, but not the regular one, but one for paint, like a glass here. Okay. And then, yeah, it's not good, but good enough to read the chat. Okay, let's start. So it's not this one that I'm going to use. This one goes to the water. I think we need something like that, thin one. So I have an idea. Let's see if it works. No, no work. So we need to work it specially. Maybe with a more dry. I don't want to lose the white because the white is my highlights. So I don't want to lose it. We need to do I'm going to do the belly because the belly is in another, oops, where are you? I know where, here. So I made that. Is our bunny a little bigger, let's say. Blue bunny? I didn't know. Maybe Jill knows. Yes, there is. Wow, I didn't know that. So we need to do the space for the belly. So we do that in other there. Now we can, let's put the bunny with us. No, it's not with us like that. Let's put it here. No, we cannot see it here also. When can I put it? Yeah, here. You can see it. It's our model. He went to model school in Vanilandia. Well, you want to see what I'm doing, I know. So I put some random lines here, and then I have places that is more white, so I can do some other. I'm going to varnish that. For the ones that wasn't here at the beginning, we talk about my upcoming birthday and the idea to do a stream with giveaway and games and everything. So it will be the 28th, and I made to the giveaways some original papers. This is the invitation that you saw in the, it's upside down. Yeah. You saw it in Facebook. It's Tuesday, 28th. And I made some original papers like this one for tags. I made all my drawings, and this one is for the part, the part of the back of the tags. I'm planning to do it like a book, like you do cardboard inside, and then cardstock or paper around like a cover, and then I put the back. Let's see. So the sides will be covered. And I made another two. I have one of them here. And I based my gift on a tag stuffs book that made Mariah in the stream, and he have a video. So I made like that. This is the page, and I made like that. This will be a pocket. This will be a pocket. And then you put four together like an accordion, and you made a book. So I asked if you want me to show you how it's done, or of course you can go and see what Mariah did, and she is still doing, because she's doing that in some more than one stream, and she started like Thursday. So today she's going to continue with that. Well, I think it's turned fairly good. Let's see. What do you think? In the face, I'm going to do something else, because I want him to have the cheeks, pink cheeks. And maybe, bye Marty, thank you for coming. Thank you for being with us. Blue Bunny is not a taste but a brand. I didn't know that. See? Everything must be learned. It's so good to have you in the chat so I can learn it. So I made like that. I have a place here that I have more paint, a place that I have less, so it will be lighter. On purpose, I don't mix more because I use from either one of them to have this like that. I put some of the darkest and then I put some of the lighter. And I leave some white without anything, but that would be our light. Okay, so let's do the ears, but the back of the ears and the sides, because in the front have another thing. And we can do it pink with the same pink. Okay, that I wasn't so careful here, but it's okay. I can come back with another color or another, like more pure color without white afterwards when this is dry. Because if it's not dry, I will only mix the paint. So this one is very weird because I cannot put the inner ear here. I won't do it. I will ignore the position of the ear, and I am going to take this as a back, that it is the back. We don't discriminate. Even rabbits with strange ears, we accept them. Okay. In the front here, we need to do a thin line with the... Never mind if we do something like that and we passed it, but... Janice, how are you? So we are going to put another color and we can cover it. Yes. All our mistakes could be covered. And here is very, very difficult, but I'm going to do it anyway. Well, now we arrive here. This part, yes, I will paint like that. The nose, I think I'm going to do with this paint without the white. Let's do the nose. Yeah. What do you say? Now he have nose. Then I am going to use also Carol, how are you? Carol, did you know Cuminimo? No, Cuminimo? Yes, Cuminimo. Do you know? like to do things like that. It's from the family of the bobbin lace. Yes, thank you, Janice. Okay. See my hands? Okay. So, I think I need to do something with the other end of the brush. I'm going to do some blue around the eyes and here up. And I'm going to do here because I want the teeth to stand out. And if I don't do like that, you won't see the teeth. We are going to do some okay, I'm going to need to fix it. We are going to do something to the separation so you can see the teeth as they are. So I need more here. And maybe here will be this one. I think he's gonna be colored after all. I'm not so subtle when I paint. Well, I need to do the belly and the cheeks and the eyes. And then I need this color to do the legs. So let's continue with this color first. I hope you'll be well, Carol, really. You do a lot of things. You need maybe to stop a little bit, as me too, but I really can't. You know, my mind doesn't let me, don't let me. Okay. Well, the legs are in. Let's do the feet. And the feet will be like that, like I did there, like a little bit blue, not all. I'm going to need to do some jelly plate after that because I think there is a lot of paint here. Maybe I can put it in the one is almost finished. That's a thought. So, Randy, thank you for being here. Thank you, Carol. Once I was young, I'm foolish. I made with paper mache a doll that was a puppet. And I met a princess, and she was so nice, and with hair, long hair, and pretty, pretty dress. And then came one person, friend, and she saw it and told me, Miriam, you need to take it out of your home because the vibes the puppet have, because it's like a bean, and I don't like the vibes and everything. And I was so foolish that I threw it out. And till today I mourn the puppet. It's okay. Sometimes if I was having today all the things I did in my life, I think all the house, will not be enough to put all the things. I tend to give them or lost them somehow. Like I have I don't know, how do you say galpon? Is here some, like a shed, I think it's called, that you have in your, in your, outside the house, in the garden. Yeah, that time oh, what I did. Okay, what can I say? I'm funny like that. I want to see where I need to put yet that. Sorry. In a minute we are going to do the details. Okay, so it's fairly covered. Now we need, first of all, fix the nose, because I made a mess with the other color, so I need to fix it. That's it. Now we choose a pink. I need some. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, anyway, this is lavender. This is pink flash. Let's put pink flash on his cheeks. Let's see if I can do it and you can see. Okay. I remember that, was you Barbara or you Chris? Wow, I don't remember who, but told me that the creative process and the language are in different parts of the brain. Chris, I think you did that. You told me that. And then when we don't find, yes, you told in the stream, the past one, when we can find the words, is because the other part of our brain is working. So I am justified. Sorry, I cannot see backwards. I tried to make a transition here, so this won't be so in your face, but in the bunny face. This one, yes, I did. This one I made with this material. I have here prepared the same material for the sitting one. I need yet to straighten that part, because if you see, it's the part that I cut and it's not perfect, so I cannot. I have the other one to glue here, so it have two faces, but I couldn't do it. I have an idea, I didn't execute yet, so I will tell you in the next stream if it works, to put some wax paper here, open the light the oven, start the oven, and when it will be really, really hot, put that in the side of the, so it will be like iron. If you, I think that will straighten up enough to put the other one. But in the meantime, I did that for fun. Not only for fun, that I thought that we can do something that you can see it better than in the little ones that I have here, that we had along the streams. But you can see the difference in this one. I need to put here so you can see the details. And we will find some uses, because we are going to Eastern and things like that, so I think it will be useful to have them. Thank God for the white piece. I forgot that I have pink paint in the brush. That is because I am distracted. But I don't mind. I really enjoy of that, of this, of the chat, of the interruptions, or everything. Well, I need to see it now, because I know it's not the same. So we are going to do like that. I have the other brush, and I still have my paint. I'm going to fix the parts I went overboard. So the two cheeks are the same. What do you say? I think it's going. Yes, Chris, that was I took. Hi, Pam, how are you? Belinda, I didn't saw you coming, or yes, I did. I don't know. Sorry, but just in case. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Pam. Let's read the chat. Ah, it was you, Chris, yes. I need to find some, no, we need the same pink for the ears. Let's continue with the ears. So, and the eyes, I need to find a color for the eyes, maybe the green that we had. Okay, that requires precision. I don't think I can do it, but what I am doing is painting here the inner ear. Let's see. Of course, if I can see, no one can see this part, but it's there. I don't like to paint just for what you see, but all the piece need to be painted, well painted. Okay, here is the other ear. I made another mistake, but I have my wipey. It's not too late to take it off. Okay, so what do you say? It's coming alive. Of course, it requires a lot of details on it, but we have a base. Okay, let's do the belly and the eyes. Let's do the belly first. Belly, belly, bim, boom, bam. Midnight blue, no. Black, no. Yes, violet, flash. This one. But this one I also wanted with some white. And because the blue that we put earlier is of the same family, we can use the same paint. Because violet is white. White, I don't know if white in every case, but this one, yes. White, blue, and red. As I know, maybe I mistake. But it's a nice color, I think. Okay, we are almost there. Oh, we need to paint the arms. Yes, Janet, that's what I really, really like from these things. That you start with a skeleton. What happened here? Ah, yes, I know. Well, let's put some wax paper. This I can throw up again. And this, we need to clean, sorry, but we cannot continue like that. It's broken, so all the paint. We don't need to worry about the paint that left there because in a minute it won't be. Okay, so we need to do the eyes. Maybe green? What do you say? Thank you, Jilly. Okay, Belinda, and I am distracted, so we are a pair, huh? Okay, can you go elsewhere so I can do it well? Bye, thank you. Okay. No, I'm not cuckoo. On purpose, I sometimes talk to them. I think that we arrived to an age that I don't mind things that I was mind at young age, so I can play without worrying. Okay, let's take another wipe. That's it. Okay, let's do the eyes. The eyes are really something. We will use this one to do the iris. No. Okay, you understand. What I'm going to do now, it's a circle. To achieve a circle with paint, you need a thin brush, and you do the half moon or the quarter moon for to one direction and the other. And then you put inside, and you can fix if it's not round enough, or if, like in my case, is bigger one than the other, so you need to do like the same. Let's see. It's okay? So you do one part and the other, and then inside. Yes, I was talking to my son, I think, or to my mother yesterday. And I told her that I have more time to art now that I had all my life, because when I wasn't working, that was because I was ill, or I was ill first and I need to recovery. Or the time in my life that I had my kids, 10 years I didn't work because I work as a mom. But now I have the ideal time, because when I didn't work, I had time, but I didn't have the money or the strength or the head to do things like that. I made things, but really not with the intensity that I am doing now. So I think I am privileged to have the time. So we ended with the eyes. Now we need some black. We need to be very careful with that. So we are going to do another 2 circles. I'm going to do to myself. And you know, Raul, you are an incentive for me, an inspiration also. And all what I see on your streams or your videos or the interaction in the chat, everything, it's okay. So we have eyes. Now we need to do details, like here. I cannot describe what I'm doing, and I need to concentrate, but you are going to see it in a minute. Only 1 minute. I don't like what I did in the teeth. I'm going to put some of this paint here. Better. Okay. Now you can see. Bye, Chris. Thank you for everything, for your stream, for being here, telling others to come. Have a nice weekend. When you are in streams and someone say something that moves you or a question, don't you answer as if the person is there? I do. You must see me in the streams that sometimes I do different things, but I don't want to miss the stream, so I still lurk there. So we need to do that. I don't want to forget, so while we talk, I want to do it. So it's so funny because I know they cannot hear me, but it's not something that I think to do. I do it. It's really funny. And it takes me ages to write. So when my message go out in the stream, they are in another subject altogether. It's very funny. So we have one. Maybe I will do the palm with another color. I don't know yet. And let's do the other and finish the stream. So, as you know, for us, this day is like Monday. The week starts today. Opposite the new that are in your weekend yet. Still, sorry. You are still in the weekend. We begin the week. Here, people, because there is no transportation or there is less transportation, really in my city there is no transportation on Shabbat. That means Saturday and Friday evening. So who don't have a car, so they don't go out. There are many people that they don't do things like that on Shabbat anyway. So the day to go out is Thursday night. And it's so funny to see for me because I was used to another thing. All adjustment. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I hope it was good for you to be. I hope you have a good rest of the weekend and a good weekend ahead. And I see you in another chat. And I see you on Thursday in my stream also. Bye. Bye. Thank you. You are my inspiration. Bye. I will message you.